God of War is arguably the greatest PlayStation 4 game ever made. Remarkable from start to finish, we follow Kratos and his son Atreus as they embark on a journey to scatter the ashes of their wife and mother. It's an enthralling quest that spans the 9 realms of Midgard and sees encounters with monsters, gods, and more. Whilst on the surface, the plot seems very simplistic, there are several aspects about the game's ending that may have some players scratching their head. Throughout this video, I will be discussing several aspects of the finale, so I highly recommend that you skip this video for now if you still have certain side quests that you are yet to discover. With that out the way, I'm Deffinition and this is my ending explained video for God of War. In the game's final fight, Kratos faces off against Balder. Revealed to be Freya's son, she tried to shield Balder throughout his life, making him invulnerable to most things. However, we do see that upon coming into contact with Mistletoe, that Balder is stripped of his immortality and able to be finally killed. This explains why Freya was so cautious over Atreus' arrows throughout the game and attempted to replace them with ones that would not hurt her son. Due to the anguish that he's faced throughout his life, Balder attempts to murder his mother Freya. However, Kratos stops this and kills Balder, exclaiming that he has stopped the cycle. This cycle refers to the fact that the majority of gods throughout the series have murdered their parents and then went on to be murdered by their children. Zeus attempted to kill Kronos, Kratos killed Zeus, and Balder is about to kill Freya, once again dooming the gods to tragedy. Kratos wants a better life for his son, so he stops this. Unfortunately, Balder's death hurtles the Ragnarok prophecy 100 winters forward, ushering in the end of days for the Viking gods. This will hopefully be picked up in the sequel to the game, but for now it is left ambiguous to exactly what implications it could cause. Faye's prophecy and Atreus' true identity revealed. Upon entering Jotunheim, Kratos and Atreus discover their story prophesied in the runes of the destroyed realm. Faye, Kratos' wife, knew that they would journey here and discover this story and their destiny. Labelled as the story of LAKEY, we learn that Atreus is in fact the infamous Norse god. LAKEY is a shape-shifting god that is known for his ability to conjure tricks and fool people into thinking certain ways. It should be noted, however, that the God of War mythology differs heavily from the original myths, so whether this will be carried over into the sequel is unknown. It may be interpreted differently by the creators and put across in a certain way that makes the original LAKEY character difficult to associate fully with Atreus. Another sequel teasing aspect is that one of the tapestries appears to show Atreus murdering Kratos. Once again, we will have to wait until the sequel to know for sure how this will play out. However, it does once again hint at the cycle of death that haunts Kratos and his family. Thor. Another end credit scene happens if players return home and rest. Doing so will cause the game to leap forward 1 year and tease Thor coming to see Atreus and Kratos, similar to how Balder did at the beginning of the story. Obviously this encounter carries a lot of weight to it, as Kratos murdered Thor's sons earlier in the adventure. We are yet to see Odin, and one could imagine that the sequel too could involve Kratos tackling all of the gods in brutal fashion, similar to what the original trilogy did with the Grecian ones. In conclusion, there are several interesting and ambiguous aspects to the game's closing chapter, and all of them beautifully tease what we could be getting in a sequel. As always, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the game's climax, and if you think there is anything that I've missed, then please let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel, as I do ending explanations across a wide range of media including movies, TV and games. I also review graphic novels at my website deffinition.co.uk, so please check that link in the description. Thanks very much for taking the time to watch this video. I'll see you next time, take care, peace!